Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me today for this 45-minute Vinyasa yoga class. I hope that you enjoy it. We will do wild things, which involves quite a few back bends. We will get into the splits and 2 arm balances. Come with me onto the mat. Hello, hello. Come to a comfortable seat, cross-legged, with your hands on your knees, and give yourself a few breaths to set your intention, focus your awareness, and settle into your deep breathing. Let's begin. Eyes open, hands to your knees, pressing out from side to side. So with your left hand, press the left knee away as you lean to the right, and then changing. Exhaling as you stretch, pushing the knee down. Inhaling to transition. All right, we'll hold this one, pressing the right hand onto the right knee, stretching through the whole right side of the body. Inhale to center, exhale, changing. Inhale back to the center, reach your arms up above your head, and then take a twist to the left hand side. Right hand on your left knee, looking behind you. Keep the big twist. Raise your left arm up onto a diagonal over your right knee. Peering up beyond your left armpit at the ceiling. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, release. Take a big breath in, reaching your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand on the right knee, looking over the right shoulder. Keep the twist. Elevate the right arm. Align with the side of your face, reaching to the left corner of your mat. Both buttocks grounded. Looking upwards. And then inhale, coming up. Exhale, releasing. Legs out in front, fingers facing forward, just a little bit behind your buttocks. In fact, fingers aligned with the buttocks. Inhale, lift your hips up and look back. And then lower the buttocks to the heels. Really bend your arms. You're stretching into your shoulders. You're getting acquainted with your deep, conscious breathing. Marrying the sensation of breathing with stretching. On your next inhalation, lift your hips all the way up and then look back. See if you can lift your hips as high as your knees, in line with your shoulders, and then get ready to exit the pose. Look forward, straighten your legs, keep your buttocks off the floor, and then lift back up again. Do that 2 more times. Go back, activating your core. Lift up and back. Lower the buttocks to the floor, stretching your wrists back the other way. And then bending your right knee in. Take a big twist to the right side. So your heel's quite close into the groin. Wrap the left arm around your thigh, looking over your right shoulder. One more breath. Look at the right palm, press it firmly to the ground, lift your hips And lift your right heel off the floor, straightening your left leg. Press the whole of the left foot down. And then lower, take a twist the other way. So right leg is straight, left leg bent, bring the heel in close to the groin and twist to the left, right arm around your thigh, looking over your left shoulder. Settling into the twist, squeezing a little more. All right, press the left palm down, raise the hips, and lift your left heel off the floor as you reach back, reach back, reach back, and lower down. Cross your shins, hands at the top of the mat, stepping back to down dog, pedaling out your heels, and then earthing both your feet. Settling in here means that you're going to tilt your pelvis back behind you and try and flatten your spine. So rather than having a rounded back, some things that might help are bending the knees a little bit, sticking the buttocks out higher, and then with the back in that position, earthing your heels. Press down firmly underneath your knuckles. Inhale, raise the right leg and open your hip. Bring your knee to touch your forehead. So move the shoulders forward, round the back. You're in a plank, rounding the plank. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, move the knee to the forehead. It's a high plank, rounded back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Last time to touch the knee and forehead. Move forward. Can you move your shoulders over your palms? Round the back. Lift all the way up, bending the leg. Now I want you to take your right armpit and square it off. Face it downwards. Really feel that bite in the left calf. And then right shin to the top of the mat, pigeon pose. Sliding your left leg away onto your fingertips. Move them back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll down. Lifting up and rolling down. 2. Lifting up and 3. Come all the way back up and slide your left knee forward. Scoop the tailbone under. So you've got this knee touching your foot. Leaning back, you're feeling a stretch through your left quadricep. Maybe you'll go all the way back, maybe you'll stay on your elbows. But squeeze the left buttocks, that will keep you active in the pose. Hands by your side, inhale, press yourself up and step back to your down dog position as you exhale. Inhale, raise the left leg up, bend the leg, open your hip, move into plank, knee tap to forward 3 times. This is 1. Inhale, lift up, exhale, bend the leg. So if your knee hasn't touched your forehead, work on making that happen. One way is to bring your chin in. Lift up and bend. You're pressing the right heel down. Inhale, move forward, knee to forehead. Last time. Lift all the way up, bending the leg, opening your hip. Now square off the shoulders. Little micro bend in the right knee might help. So left armpit facing down. And then left leg to pigeon pose. Place it as high as you can at the top of the mat with your left knee out to the left side. Walk the hands in. Inhale, arch, lift up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, lift. And 2. 1 more time. 3. Coming all the way up, slide your right knee in, square off the hips, scoop the tailbone under and squeeze the buttocks, lean back. to exit, arms by your side, press the palms down, lift all the way up, hands at the top of the mat, down dog. Walk your feet forward to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, arch the back, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reaching the arms all the way up above your head. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach, looking up at your thumbs. Exhale, look forward, and only when the hands touch the floor, look in at your belly button. Inhale, look forward. Hands down, jumping to your plank, lower your chest. Inhale, up dog. Breathing out, down dog. Right leg lifts up, step your right foot between your hands, high lunge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, bring your arms up together and then turn that into warrior one with the left hip facing forward. Hands frame the front foot, lift the right leg, bending the leg. Wild thing, spin on your left foot. Right foot drops off your mat, reach back, both toes facing the back of your space, and then flip back out. Do that again, right foot between your hands, high lunge. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, earth the left foot, warrior two. Inhale, bring the arms together. Exhale, turn the left hip forward, hands down, right leg high up in the air, bending the leg, flipping the dog, wild thing. Reach back on an exhalation. Come back out of the pose one more time. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. So your left heel is lifted. Exhale, now put it on the floor, warrior two. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn the hips forward, hands down. Last time, flipping the dog, lifting up. Spinning on your left foot, reach back. And hands down. Down dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Left side, lifting the left leg up. Prepare to step forward into a high lunge. Left foot forward. Come up slow and steady. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms together. Turn the right hip forward. Hands down. Flip the dog, left leg up, three-legged dog, then spin on your right foot. Turn all the toes around, reach back. Left hand down, you know where we're going, left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. See that back heel? It's off the floor, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, hips forward, warrior one. Hands down, left leg up, bending. Opening and flipping. One more round. Left leg high up in the air, left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms together. Exhale, hip forward, hands down. Left leg high up in the air, bend the leg, flipping the dog. Reaching the left arm up and over. Left hand down. Moving into down dog and then plank. Breathe in, good news ahead. Breathe out, lower your chest all the way down. Inhale, little twist to the right. So straighten your right arm a little more than the left. Exhale, lower, little twist to the left. Left arm straightens a fraction more than the right. And lower, push back to kneeling and child's pose. Inhale, look forward onto your hands and knees. You come, exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up in the air. Exhale, bring your knee to your forehead. Inhale, lift your right leg up and then take your right hand back. So if you want a little more stability, you can turn that left foot on an angle. Right hand back, thumb up. Arch of the foot is your grip. Lifting up, bowing back, lifting. 3, 2, and 1. Hands down at the top of the mat. Go into your down dog position. Raise your right leg up in the air. Same leg, bending the leg, opening your hip. This time take your left hand off the floor. Reach back, see if you can find your right foot, holding for 5. Move the foot upwards and into your hand. 4, 3, 2, last breath, and 1. Hands down, right foot between your hands, left knee on the floor. Hanging out in this lovely lunge, getting your breath back, but also stretching through the hip flexors. If you want a little more challenge, left knee off the floor. And release, stepping back to down dog. Exhale. Inhale to plank position. Exhale, lower your chest. Inhale, little cobra twist to the right. And lower. Inhale, little twist to the left. And lower, push back up to kneeling. Stay kneeling. Lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring your knee to your forehead. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Circle the left hand back, thumb up. Remember, hand on the arch of your foot. Kick back, 5. 4, open up through the chest. So if you have your thumb down, you won't get that opening through the pectoral muscles. It'll be more into the shoulder. 3, lift up. 2, and 1, release. Hands down, down dog. Left leg lifted high up in the air. So here is your tip. Earth your right foot. A little bend in the knee. Take your right hand back behind you. See if you can find your foot. We'll hold for 5. So that includes the time you're trying to find your foot. 4, lift the knee. Sometimes one side's easier than the other. 2, lift the knee, kick the foot away from the buttocks. 1 more breath. And release. Left foot between your hands, right knee on the floor. Low lunge. Get your breath back. Breathing in and out. A little more stretch, a little further challenge. Right knee off the floor. And release, down dog. Walk your feet forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, take a little back bend. Inhale to the center. Breathing out, hands to the heart. All right, step your right foot back 2/3 of the way for pyramid pose. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open the chest, so you're lifting the hands as high as you can away from the buttocks. And then dipping forward halfway. Square your hips off. Roll that right hip down and then go all the way down. Chin towards your shin. Press the left foot firmly down. And release your hands to the floor. Start to lift your right heel off the floor and press more weight into the left foot. And then have a go of lifting the left toes off the floor. Bringing your knees together, taking your hands back behind you. And then if you wish, right foot off the floor for 3, 2, and 1. Plant the left foot, step your right leg to the back of your mat, and hands down, down dog. Breathe into a plank position. Breathe out, lower your chest. Inhale, up dog. Breathing out, down dog. Step your right foot 2/3 of the way forward, coming up to Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Interlace your hands there with the reverse grip behind your back. Lift them away from your buttocks. Look up. Exhale, as you go halfway forward, press firmly through the right foot. Roll the left hip down and inwards, go all the way down. Both hands to the floor, releasing the arms. Lift your left heel off the floor, so you're pressing more weight forward into the right foot. And then have a go of lifting the right ball of the foot off the floor, taking your hands back, bending your knees until they kiss each other, and then just for 3 breaths, lift your left foot off the floor for 3, 2, and 1. Left foot back, hands at the top of the mat. Down dog, exhaling. Breathe into a plank position, side plank, with the right arm up in the air. So you're gonna roll to the edge of your left foot, raise the right arm up, and then bend your right leg, placing your foot into the groin in a tree pose, raising the hips and the arm, lift up. See if you can earth the big toe. Finding stability. And then take your right foot back behind you, reach back, wild thing. Hands down, right leg high up in the air. Swing your right leg forward into a long lunge or into Hanumasana. Sliding the legs in opposite directions, breathing in, breathing out. So you could be here with a straight right leg. All right, let's get out of here. Hands on the inside. Bring your knees back together and back to down dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, move to plank. Breathe out, bending the arms. Inhale, up dog. Breathing out, down dog. Setting up for side plank. Vashisthasana, move into plank. And then left arm up in the air. Roll to the edge of your right foot. Reach down and grab your left ankle. Bring the heel high to the groin. Lift up, earthing the right big toe. Micro bend the right elbow, make the muscles work, not so much the joints. All right, left foot onto the floor, reach back, wild thing. Left hand down, left leg high up in the air, swing your left leg forward into Hanumasana, sliding the left leg forward, right leg back, breathing in, looking up, breathing out, so settling in. So remember, you can just have that right leg bent and the left leg straight. Striving to bring the right hip forward and the right kneecap downwards. Release, hands on the inside, bring your knees back together. Child's pose. Nurturing yourself. And then coming up onto your elbows, so your forearms are on the floor. I like to move to the back of the space. So elbows on the floor, tuck your toe, actually pitch your shoulders forward, rounding your back, and then go back. This time as you pitch your shoulders forward, I want you to lift your knees off the floor and walk your feet in really close, pitching the shoulders forward. Maybe you will lift one leg up in the air and switch, other leg up in the air and switch, taking a little rest. Back to child's pose. finding your strength in your shoulders. We're going to have another go of coming into forearm balance. Maybe you'll keep your feet on the floor, or maybe this time you'll have a go of kicking your feet up off the floor and just checking around you what would happen if you flip over, checking that that's safe for you to do so. And we've done quite a bit for our back, so we could land into a back bend quite safely. All right, come up to kneeling and find your elbows as wide as your forearms. So one way to do that is to check by holding on to the tops of the arms. All right, so we're gonna walk the feet in really close and then have a go of lifting up, finding the balance, lift out of the floor, finding the straight line. You can do this against a wall. Head is not on the floor, eyes are looking down at the mat somewhere between my wrists. 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down, taking child's pose with the arms back near your feet. Inhale, coming up to kneeling. Hands at the top of the mat. Step your right foot forward on the outside of your right hand. So hands are in the middle, knee to the outside. And now I want you to turn your right foot to the corner of your mat, and knees and toes are going in the same angle. And then hand on the inside of your thigh to help nudge the knee open, and you can see the sole of your foot looking over your right shoulder. Now imagine this left thigh, it's drawing down closer to the floor. Your left shoulder's moving into the midline of the body. And now reach your right hand back. See if you can locate your back foot and bring the heel into the buttocks. Release. Hands on the inside. Walk your right foot over your hand and place it in the middle of your mat. Get your shoulder right underneath your knee. And then have a go of lifting your left foot off the floor, crawling your right toes forward until the right leg is pointing straight ahead. If you want to have a go of lifting your left foot off the floor, you need to shift all the weight forward, and then the left foot might float off the floor. So, shifting, if you don't shift the weight forward, it'll be more difficult to get airborne. So shifting forward. Stepping back to down dog as you exhale. Left foot, step it on the outside of your left hand, right knee on the floor. Now let's set up the foot. Turn your foot on a diagonal and then roll to the outside of your foot. So that's just important to align the knees and the toes always. Hand on the inside of your thigh as you push outwards, looking over your left shoulder, drawing your right shoulder and chest into the midline. Deep breathing. Top of the right thigh getting closer to the floor. Left hand reaches back. See if you can hold your back foot and bring your heel to the buttocks, stretching the right quadricep. And releasing, hands on the inside. Walk your left foot around. Walking the left foot over the top of the hand. Let's get the shoulders low, maybe underneath the kneecap. Right knee off the floor, have a go, sending that left foot away. You might stay there or attempting that. So if I were to try and lift my right foot here, it doesn't lift. You need to move forward, and then lift the right foot. keep practicing. You're kind of running out of room. Stepping back into plank or child's pose, or even better, lower your chest all the way down to the floor, elbows under your shoulders, taking a gentle back bend. Right, hands underneath your shoulders, push up and back until you're sitting on your buttocks, legs bent. Inhale, lift the hips up high. Exhale, bring the heel of your hand to your lower back. So you really need to have your elbows in close and your hips really high. Fingers around the waist. We're going to do a transition into a shoulder stand. So if you want to just sit up and watch first. So earth the feet into the middle of the mat so they're together. Right knee into the chest and extend. And then left knee into the chest and extend. Notice this is not shoulder stand just yet. I need to swivel the hands around so the fingers face up and then elevate the hips and the feet. So I'll show you again. I'll go into reverse. Hands around the waist. And I'll try it with the other leg. So really important, I didn't turn my head to look around at you here. Heels are at the back hip bone. Heels of the hand at the back hip bone. Left knee into the chest, extend. Right knee in, lift both feet up, swivel the fingers so they're facing up, feet are up, holding. So when you're ready, having a go of getting into this pose, keep your neck and head straight. That's the safety tip. If you want to go into it the regular way, maybe you'll just go to plow and then hands in. See if you can lift your feet at the same time. Slowly lowering your whole back to the floor and your feet to the floor, as wide as your mat, letting your knees roll in. All right, legs straight out in front. Bringing both knees into your chest for a good squeeze. Maybe you'll hold on to your elbows. In this position, can you consciously make an intention to relax your hip flexors? I know they're being compressed. Just send a message, relax. Can you press your lower back into the floor? All right, happy baby pose. Reach down and grab hold of your ankles or your feet with your whole back on the floor. And so rather than the feet being out wide, let's bring them straight above the knees. Elbows are pushing the knees out, but the hands on the outside of the feet are keeping the feet locked in straight over your kneecaps. And then you can have a little rock from side to side. Binding the big toes, straightening your legs. If you feel that your legs aren't straight enough here, then take your hands to your inner thigh or calf. So we're going to rock and roll forwards and backwards until you rock yourself up to sitting with your legs wide. Hands behind you to help roll the hips forward. Staying for 8 breaths. Each breath, perhaps you'll get a little closer to the floor. Legs engaged, toes pointed or flexed. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walking your hands back in and bend your right leg. Slide your left elbow or hand on the inside of your left leg. So aligning the left side of your body with your leg, let's open the chest up. Reach the right arm along the length of your straight leg and breathe. Don't worry about the goal of trying to touch your foot. Have the intention of stretching the side of your body. That's it. You just go for the stretch. And one day you'll be like, oh, there's my foot there. Right thigh pressing down. If you can reach the foot, sure, go for it. But not at the sacrifice of facing downwards. That's still a good stretch, but it's a different one. I want you to feel the stretch through the side. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, let's shorten the distance between those thighs. So bring your right knee in. Now we're going to face downwards over the left leg. Maybe binding your hands behind your foot. A little bend in the knee can help keep it a little safer for your hamstrings. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release. You're going to lift the right foot up high and bring your right knee into the midline. Half lotus. Wrap your right arm around your back. And find your toe. Maybe. You can use a strap. Bring the right thigh in, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. And bend your left leg. We'll start with the legs wide. Turn your chest a little bit so that the right side of your body is aligned with the right leg. Elbow on the inside will help open you up. Encourage your left knee downwards. Left arm up, going for length and breath. I did say length and breath, not length and breadth. I want you to breathe. Keep reaching. One last breath. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, bring your thighs a little closer together. Just a right angle is enough. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reaching forward. Maybe binding behind your foot. Right hand holding the left wrist. On your inhalation, lift up. Lift your foot really high. Bring it into the midline, orientating your thigh to face forward. You could use a strap if you like to bridge the distance between your left hand, which is wrapping around behind you, finding your foot, or you can hold your toe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reaching forward. Keep squeezing your left thigh into the midline, holding for 3 more breaths. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release, shaking out your legs and lying on your back. Stretching your arms up above your head. Exhale, draw the right thigh in, bent leg, and over to the left side for a delicious twist. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, release. So we have been a bit intensive with the back bends today, but we have included twists to neutralize the spine. Draw the left thigh in and over to the right side, turning your head to the left. Last 5 slow breaths. Untwisting, both knees squeezed in, and then release. Get yourself comfortable for Shavasana. Legs out in front, palms facing up. And it's my recommendation here to pause the video so that you can have an uninterrupted Shavasana at a length of your choosing. If, however, it's time for you to get on with the rest of your day, make your way up to sitting. And we'll take a breath in, reaching the arms up, resting the heel of the hands on the crown of your head as you recall your intention. Take another breath. Bringing the thumbs to the third eye as you exhale. Inhaling, fingertips to the lips. Exhale. One last breath in. Hands to the heart. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks for subscribing, and if you'd like to check out some of my other videos, I have tutorials on headstands, some classes focus on back bends, buttocks. There's something there to suit whatever mood you're in. Bye for now.